Hi guys, hope you've all recovered from Blackpool, if you went, of course. We sort of have.
I haven't.
No, you haven't.
Although I did sleep a lot the journey back.
You slept all of the journey back.
Not all of the journey back.
Well, no, you got up to have a cup of coffee and a cake. And
okay, yeah, no, we're about to say that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Yeah, I slept really well last night as well. We were so busy. If you were able to make it over to Blackpool, I think it wasn't until the Sunday that it's like an hour in the afternoon, 5 o'clock, I think, when it started to die a little bit down. I could actually see the floor in front of the stand.
I know. It was great though. Really busy.
Absolutely, and lots of hype as well. Lots of people coming over to say hi and thank you for the lives and the vlogs. It was great to put a lot of names to faces, or faces to names, should I say?
Yeah.
And everyone got one of these, which we'll talk about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a moment. You were also on the news last night.
I was, yeah.
Yeah, you
Crime
panicked, and I said, don't worry, it's not about that.
Yeah, I was really bizarre. I obviously filmed it, so I knew it happened, but I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah.
And
it was for us down here.
Yeah.
For Meridian News. So I'm going to see if I can get that footage and we can play that next week or something.
Okay, cool.
And you're on Chris Ramsey's vlog video.
I love Chris Ramsey's stuff. If you don't follow him on YouTube, he's really creative. He's a vlogger, so he vlogs every day, I think. But even down to the point where, this sounds really boring, and I don't know how he makes it interesting, but he does.
He does, yeah.
Puzzles,
he's got a great
right?
presentation skill.
Yeah, for puzzles. So like all these different puzzles you can buy from like Dan and Dave's store, whatever it is. These just actual puzzles, and he sells them and takes you through basically real time. Obviously, if it takes him 2 hours, you'll see bits of that, but he films the whole thing. As I say, sounds boring, but really great. And he did a vlog of the whole of Blackpool from his eyes. So he takes you around the dealers hall, and you see he's basically looking for the best trick of Blackpool.
Yeah.
And so loads of people.
And he found it over at Alakazam.
There you go. Yeah. He didn't necessarily say it, but
no,
we knew.
You could see it in his face.
And yeah, I done mutation. So if you're wondering what mutation is, then Chris Ramsey can thank me for whoever goes over there now to watch it. But it's on his video. You can go check that out.
Yeah.
Cool.
So we'll say hello to a few people. Hello to Richard Garish. Hello to Gordon Munro. Hi guys. Dan Ives. Colin Dorning. Kevin Bowman. Simon Beckman. Tim Saddleton. We got Benji M. Steve Smith. John Mason. So there's so many people tuning in as well, both here and on YouTube, which is really cool.
A good question here from Steve Black, and ties us in nicely to ask H-Cam to come up. H? There he is.
Here he is.
Alright, so Steve Black said he really would like to know what H bought at Blackpool Magic Convention. What did you end up coming back with, H?
I come back with the Alakazam new bundle deal.
Smart lad.
And I come back with Hover, I think.
Hovercard Plus.
Yeah. This, we'd love to see you do it, H, as well. Maybe on one of the next videos or whatever.
That was it really. I was on a mission to find H some new stuff to do. The problem is, because we've got a shop, we've got it all here, and we didn't really have the time to walk around the dealers, and when we did, it was really busy, so we couldn't get to see anything really, which was a bit of a shame. But for those of you that were there, hi Mick Wilson, and my sincere apologies, Mick, you know why, but we will meet up soon.
I found a book. Was it Mick?
Yeah, and thanks for the books, Mick.
Yeah, I had you signed it, and I found it this morning, so thank you very much.
When we were unpacking.
Appreciate that.
But for those of you that were there, you would have seen Harry making his Deming debut behind the Alakazam stand.
He was smashing it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I mean, by the end of, day one, I would say, he gone from somebody Deming a trick to a magician showing magic.
Yeah,
it was
and
really
performing
great.
it and interacting with the people.
Yeah,
it was really, really cool. And we also had on our stand Jamie Dawes, and
Yeah.
Jamie was there all 3 days, who was fantastic. So if you're watching, Jamie, thank you so much for being part of the Alakazam team. And we had crazy Leo Schmetzers. We've got a little video of Leo a bit later on for you guys, which was brilliant. He's a laugh a minute, that guy.
And of course, Mosaic. If you saw what we were demming on, we got these incredible tables now. They're sort of lifted up, aren't they? Like,
Yeah.
Moz made all of them. They all lit up, and it was great. And it actually saved my back.
Yeah, and mine, because when you're standing up and you're performing on a low-down table all day, you are bending over all the time, and it does. It's a sign of getting old, but it does kill my back.
But the stand looked great, and it was great to see everyone that popped by, and thank you for doing so. We had amazing response to all of get the boy a haircut. I take it that's H, because I'm losing mine.
Yeah, and I haven't got any. So and that's Adrian.
Oh, okay.
So Monster Creations is the genius behind the Alakazam packaging, and he has been for the last, I don't know, coming up to 18 years, I think. We've been working with Aid at Monster Creations. The best in the business. If you ever need anything designed, whether it's packaging, posters, business cards, anything, check out Monster Creations, because they are amazing.
How do I go up? This is not my remit. There we go. The up arrow. This is a nice comment.
Which one?
That one. There we go.
From Brian Clark.
So he's got
really cool.
He's got the 3 DVD, he's got Omen, and he'll watch Gold Dust later. So great products there, good choices.
Yeah,
and let us know what you think of this as well. Everyone got one of them on the day. So.
And Tony said the Academy cards, guys. If we're going to show them in a moment anyway, but if you purchased a pack of Academy cards, drop a comment here. What did you think of them? Because we are absolutely loving them. And I know those of you that watch the Academy have seen us messing about with Academy cards before, but they were sort of prototypes. So the quality of the cards were all right, but it was never, we kept being asked, can people buy them? But we were never happy enough with them to sell them. They were there as prototypes. But these are amazing, absolutely amazing. The quality is superb.
They're a different design to the ones we were playing with as well.
Yeah.
And I absolutely love the mixture here between black and gold. We've gone for a larger, we'll show you, we've gone for a larger indexing as well, so that whoever you're performing on, they can see it nice and clear. I know that the what do you call them? The XEM, is it? The guys that do all the young guys are like, but the pips are too large. Well, when you're, as a performer, that was their opinion, that like large pips. But if you're watching Magic, you want everyone to see, you want everyone to see what you're doing, and they can only amplify them and make it better.
And they're not like, if you've ever seen Jumbo Index bicycle, to me, I think they're ugly. Jumbo Index bikes, I do not like. I would never ever use them. The thing about this is the pips are only slightly larger, so the card itself still looks the same. It just means the pip is slightly larger. And we chose to go with these because I actually feel they're a lot better. They don't appear any different to regular cards. So when you're performing, it just looks like a regular deck, not a weird Jumbo Index deck. So do you want to give the guys a little look, see?
Oh, the things on the screen. They are... Oh.
Hey, they're not our Academy cards, Wavy Davy.
Oh, there they are. Alright,
How cool are they?
I tell you what, if you guys want to see an overhead, we've got a shot set up on the overhead, so there they are.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
So the backs are a really lovely two-tone. They've got the black, they've got the gold. The gold is actually the Academy logo. You've got the lovely Academy Ace of Spades there. Now the Ace of Hearts, you can see, is not the Ace of Hearts from the deck. It's an advertising card within the deck. The Ace of Hearts is the standard Phoenix jumbo pipped aces. So they're really great if you're performing any sort of twist in the aces routine, or you're doing easy ace estimation, which I do, they just really pop, really nice.
And Bert asked if they can be farrowed. Yes, they can.
Well, that's the thing about these. The problem a lot of people have with farrowing cards is the actual cutting process that the cards go through means that the cards are cut in different directions. With these go through the highest grade. These are printed by the USPCC, which is the same company that prints Bicycle. But this is a higher grade of stock, and it's a higher grade of finishing, which means these are all cut the same way, and they're perfect for farrowing. In fact, they almost farrow themselves.
Yeah, they are beautiful. And I would just say something for those of you who know me and the magic I like and what I do. I collect cards, and honestly, obviously I work with Alakazam. At the moment these come out of the box, I always do what I would do with any deck, is I would try and farrow them, I'll get a feel for them and shuffle them. And these they just feel how you want them to feel, perfect straight out the box first time. And so that makes my job a lot easier when showing you, if you want to buy them, because these are just beautiful. And the back designs themselves.
Can we zoom in on that, H? Stay there.
Stay there. There you go. So, I mean, you can make your own mind up on them, but they are lovely. There's also a one-way feature on there. So, yeah, you can use them for that. But the faces, as we were saying, they're not like what you were saying, large.
They're not like the jumbo index.
No.
They are large index, but if you look at those, you would just think they're a normal deck of cards, but the indexes themselves, or the indices themselves, are slightly larger. What are you after?
I went for a normal deck to
another one.
To compare it to, and I've picked up large index phoenixes. So
to be fair, even when I'm using phoenixes, I've been going for the large index. I just think they're so much better. Hence, we decided to have large index on these.
Yeah.
But everyone so far that I know that's purchased them has loved them. I gave a few decks to John Carey to test run, Paul Gordon, Michael Vincent got in touch yesterday saying please save me some decks. So we gave them out to some people to test run. I know Chris Ramsey's got some, but everyone we gave them to absolutely loved them, and we had a lot of people coming up to the stand to buy them as well, which was great, so thank you. And Michael Brandy said they farrow like a dream.
Laurie Day said, are you going to be producing any gimmicks for the deck? Never say never. I mean, they're what? They're $7.50 a deck, aren't they?
Yeah, they're $7.50 a deck. The good thing about these as well is Phoenix already do gimmicks like double faces in large index.
Right.
So a lot of those you can use. But yes, we are going to be making some Sharpie through cards, some expansions, some
yes,
inflection,
enlarger. Yeah.
So we will be making a few gimmicks for them as well.
Yeah, but yeah, so they are the decks. They are on our site right now. I was dying to get my hands on these, and I was not disappointed. So just to show you the box as well. Let's get that out of the light. There you have it. So yeah, we've got price on the site for 1 deck, 6 decks, and 12.
No,
one deck, just 1 and 12.
1 and 12. So
we
the price per deck is $7.50, and the price for 12 is £75. So if you buy 12, you're actually only paying for 10. You're going to get 2 decks free of charge. All right, so they are on the site now.
A few more people joined. We've got Jordan O'Grady. Good
Hello,
to see
Jordan.
You, mate. Bad influence. Good to see you.
Yeah, very bad influence on poor little David.
You and I, Peter was like, make sure you walk him home.
And did they walk you home?
They didn't walk me home.
No, they did not.
They didn't. They left me in big old Blackpool on my own.
And Phil Evans is here. Hiya, Phil.
David Regal's joined us. Hello, David.
Hiya, David.
So, yeah, that was our little Blackpool trip. But we also, one other thing we want to show you, we were there with our very good friend Leo. Now, this just made every meal out in the evening as much fun as it could possibly be. Because Leo, if you've ever hung out with him, is just too much fun. He's a crazy guy, and we love him to bits. And at the end of a long day, we love to go out, just relax, have a couple of drinks, and have a nice meal. And every night, Leo, he's just unstoppable, isn't he? If he's got an opportunity to perform in some way or another, he just loves it.
And he is just so funny. He had us in stitches every single night with something or another, whether it be jokes or tricks. He's just fantastic. So anyway, whilst we were having a meal, Leo decided to perform an effect to the waitress, who then went over and got her colleague, and then they went over and got their boss. So this was most probably about the 4th performance of this trick that he had done to various staff members of the restaurant. Shall we drop it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here it is.
You pleased with yourself?
My lips are like that.
You don't have them anymore.
No, they let me know they're there.
He is
so
he
bizarre.
is great. I think at the end of that clip, I think Harry cut too soon, but he's just sort of staring, and then he just goes, and then just sort of starts like as if he's put himself in a trance.
But the way that he was, like, he'd do it once, and then she'd run off and grab someone else, and he'd do it again. So that was like, clip number 4 or whatever. And with a crowd around us, and he just do it. But he made it look. I mean, these are just mints that she put on the table, and obviously we know what's going on there. But I was sat there trying to do it. I couldn't do it on the table.
No, he done it really, really well. And for those of you that join the academy as well, Leo will be coming back to do another course, and he is going to be doing a course on impromptu magic. That is magic that you can do with everyday objects, like you just saw in that video. And he is a master of it. I mean, he does just pick things up and perform magic with them. He's great.
I will say as well, we're going to give a mug away today. My screen's paused for some reason. No, man. Are we on, H? Yeah, my bad. Just my screen then. We are going to give away a mug today, so all you got to do is throw in a comment, ask us a question, whatever you want to do, just to get into the comment section under this video, and we will pick that at random. I know we've got questions about this mug. We were just playing around with different colours, weren't we?
Yes.
And,
well, we've got obviously the new gold logo, so we were trying them out, but these have turned up. We like them. We've only got a few of them. So we're not sure whether we're going to do them as merch or whether they're going to be Tutors cups.
Did you do a few? I thought there was one. There is more.
I think there's a few. I don't think there's one. I think I've maybe got, or maybe I did.
I thought it was just for just to look at. But if we have some, obviously we'll give them away. But
well, we don't give those away on here because that's an academy mug, not a lot.
that'd be why then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough.
But we're going to give away today for one lucky winner the Alakazam Live mug and a packet of Academy Elites. All right, so you can be a proud owner of one of these if you don't want to buy a pack.
Or buy a pack and win a pack.
Then you've got 2 packs.
Yeah, well, any collector cards always cost me double because I have to, or maybe more, buy a couple of decks for the collection and then one for me to use.
I'm going to leave these just like this because Jamie Dawes said they farrow themselves, so we'll come back to them. We're going to come back to them in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I would like to see that, Jamie, if you've got a bit of footage of that.
Yeah, we'll come back to them in 10 minutes, Jamie. I'm not sure how long they take, but we'll leave them there for a while.
Brilliant.
Right, so everyone's commenting in about the mug.
I got a red mug last week. Yeah, see, the thing with the mugs is that the options is obviously whatever you want here, but the colour options are quite good. They bring them to life a little bit. I think there was yellow. There was loads of different options. So we're not at a custom mug moment yet, but it's always good to see what else.
There is a message there from H that says, "Who thinks a H mug could add to the collection?"
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You could, yeah, give it like loads, maybe look like it's got a head of hair, like, do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
crazy wispy hair around the top.
Right, so
Yeah.
Adrian, it would be cool. Adrian, work out a nice Academy Live logo with H incorporated into it, and I'll get a special H mug for H fans out there.
Can I have one?
With H on it, yeah.
No! That's not fair.
Right, so also we've had a couple of questions about the new products. So you're going to see the new products will start to be released over the next week or so.
Yeah.
As of today, we have got a couple of products that we picked up at Blackpool. I'll tell you more about those in a moment. But we also have the Paul Gordon ones in stock. What are you laughing at now?
No, I'm just laughing. I wouldn't put it up.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Gordon.
It was nice to meet Gordon as well.
It was nice
but
to
he
meet
didn't bring
Gordon.
the t-shirts that he
Because
was
you wouldn't let me
hyping
have a
up-
picture.
hyping up that he was
You
gonna
would
have.
not let me have the picture.
It wasn't down to
that
me
said-
to give you the picture. I
You-
don't have it. I don't have the picture. Mrs. Loosely has the picture, and it's up to you to get it off of her. That's what I'm saying.
We should actually get. There should be a Dave mug with a picture from the Xmas special on it.
No.
That's Phil Evans. Harry agrees with that.
No
Phil.
one want to drink out of that, so no. No.
So, guys, just to let you know as well, in Blackpool, these were handed out as people were walking in. They got handed out with a brochure as a thank you from Alakazam Magic and the Blackpool Magic Convention. So this is our Academy DVD. So on this DVD, me and Dave explain exactly how the Academy works, and also you can learn 4 tricks from past academies. So there's a trick from one of John Carey's academies. There's a trick from Chris Congreve, there's a trick from Chris Rawlings, and there's a trick from Jamie Dawes. So if you have joined the Academy but missed some of these courses, pick up one of these DVDs because you can learn it. These are free of charge as well. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place the DVD on the website. If your order comes to more than £25, you can add this to your basket. You can add it if you spend less than £25, but you won't get it. But if you spend more than £25, you'll receive this free of charge. Or alternatively, if you haven't got a DVD player, we're going to have it available as a streaming video or a download. So you can watch those whether you've been to the academies but missed some of these, maybe missed Chris Rawlings and Chris Congreve, or alternatively, if you've never been on an academy course and you want to get a feel for what it is, the footage on here is taken from the actual academies.
Yeah.
So you'll see the setup. You'll also see how the equipment has changed as well, because you'll see the camera quality change as they go along.
Yeah.
But I think most of these, to be fair, were shot on these bad boys, but there might be the odd camera that still was waiting for replacement.
Cool.
But that's going to be on the website later on today. The Academy cards, like I said, they're on the website, they're on the front page, and they're also under the merchandise section. You can buy them either singly at £7.50 or you can get a dozen for £75.
Very nice.
All right,
Yeah,
but
good.
you do. We will add postage to that unless you're in the UK, and then you get free postage over £50 anyway.
Fig Newton, which
Yes.
I don't know if that's his full name, he said, my mug could light up on the cheeks when you put hot liquid in it. So, thanks for that, mate. I can't control them, is what I'm saying. Anything left to say on here? I sound like I still got a cold. No. Well, I come over the cold, and then I lost my voice at Blackpool, so I was kind of fighting both. But I think the sleep on the way back yesterday has rejuvenated me a little bit, so I should be good soon.
So if you guys did come up to the stand this weekend, What did you purchase? Did you get the bundle? Did you get the new tricks? What do you think of the new tricks? What do you think of Omen, Mutation, the RB coin deck? We sold out by the end of Sunday. We had sold out of all of them.
Yeah.
They had all gone,
yeah.
which is great. So let's talk about our little scouts, because whenever I go to Blackpool every year, I have little scouts that are walking about having a look, because we don't have the time to go around everywhere. We try to, but we just don't have the time. So we've got various people that go looking for interesting products. Now, the type of stuff we're looking for is not the stuff that I can get in any way. We tend to go to little independents and look at what they have, because that's where you usually find the gems that you can't find anywhere else.
Yeah.
Now, we purchased, I think it was 3FX.
Mm-hmm.
Now, remember, basically what happened, I went up there, I liked the effect, and I just bought them out of all the stock they had. So we've got something called the RPG deck, which we absolutely loved. We've also got Mental Vase, which is great. I'll explain this. This is on the site, but there's no image for it yet or anything else, and no video, but we're going to be filming a video trailer for this at some point, but I'll explain what it is. It's great, and we've only got 24 of these in stock. The RPG, I believe we've only got 36 in stock. So let's talk about this one first. There's still there, so maybe it's just his deck.
Yeah, possibly. So this is great. We went up to the stand. We were told about this by one of our friends. We went up there and had a look, and basically it's you're about to see it, but what you're about to see is an ingenious little gimmick. And I love gimmicks, but I also like magic that is practical and actually workable, because at the same time, no matter how good the gimmick is, if it doesn't hit with the magic, then it's kind of half and half, isn't it? So this ticks the box for me. You get that, ingenious little toy, but at the same time, the end effect's like, whoa, that is cool. And you get the deck ready to go out of the box.
Yeah. So this is a little performance of the RPG deck.
Okay, watch. New country. Any card. And sign on the face of the This is not the car. This is not the car. What was the
Right, so that was it. That's the RPG deck. We've got about 30 of those in stock. I honestly don't think they're going to last long. And the great thing about it is it's sort of self-working.
Yeah, that moment as well. You can take a coin, it can be any object really, and just flick it towards the back of the deck and it just whoop. And he showed us there's this really great way where you do that and it cuts to all four aces. Yeah. Remember that? So it kicked over and it cut to all the...
And I think they explain that on the video as well.
Yeah.
So that comes with a little card. You just scan the QR, takes you to the explanations. But we are hopefully later on this week going to film some more explanations for this and some explanations for this as well, because this just comes with written instructions.
Yeah.
But once again, this is self-working. I'll explain that in a moment. Harry, bring HCAM up for a minute. Because I've just seen this post come up which says, great to meet some of you. Which ones wasn't it great to meet?
Yeah, who wasn't so great?
Who wasn't so great to meet, Harry? Or
Well, a few people. I'm joking. No, it was nice to see everyone really, but I understand some people couldn't make it, so only some of them are.
Oh, good cop out.
Nice.
Would have loved to have met you all, is what you're saying.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
He's too cool, isn't he? Too cool.
Sam Watson said, nice to see you with your glasses back on, Dave. Yeah, you had really sore eyes.
Yeah, well, the lights in there just. Yeah, I get migraines and I didn't want to get it behind. I got it once at Blackpool. I think I had to sleep under the den table for 20 minutes. Is Dave around? Yeah, but I'm under here, sort of thing. I wanted to avoid that, and I find removing my glasses did the job. So a couple of people did come up to me and look at me like, oh yeah, it's Dave. So there you go. Any chance you can dem the vase? We are going to dem the vase. It's very straightforward, like,
Yeah.
but we
I
wanna
just
get
got
everything
to
good.
get, because literally we turned up at 5 o'clock last night, got back to HQ,
Yeah.
just shoved all the boxes here, unpacked this morning, so I know how it works, but I haven't set it up yet and performed it, but we will most probably be doing this on the vlog.
Can I get the vase now?
Yeah.
Alright, because the one thing I really like about this is that we love all this sort of collector's stuff, all
Yeah.
the wooden stuff, and with this company in particular, you get this. You can tell obviously it's beautifully made.
Yeah, there's two types actually. There's a darker one and a lighter one. We don't know I think it's a pretty much even split, but
Yeah,
unfortunately you sort of get what you get.
yeah. I don't know if you can see that on there, but it's like engraved with this company's logo under there, so you know it's an original, and it's beautifully made. And so, shall we explain what it does?
Yeah, so the effect is, it's really clever. I'm trying to remember what the effect he did with it was, but the
I know how I
idea,
did.
the idea I came up with, basically you have this sort of vase which you place down on the table. You also have 4 coloured balls, a red, green, blue and yellow, which you can place down. Now I would say that this was an ancient sort of prayer vase, whatever someone wished for would appear in the vase or whatever it is. So you say we're going to try something very, very simple. I want you to take any one of the balls, just hold it in your hand and just concentrate on the colour. Alright?
Right, yeah.
Yeah? Could
Yeah.
I have called them anything else apart from balls?
No, it's the fact that we didn't explain. That must have sounded weird, right? Because we didn't explain that balls were part of it.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that my
I know
childish
what
mind.
goes on in your mind. Right, so they choose any one of the balls and hold on to it. So let's say they've got the yellow. Now very cleanly,
Yeah.
with empty hands, there's no loading in or anything else, you pick up the vase, tilt it, and out pops a yellow ball.
Yeah,
And if they choose red, out pops a red one, blue
Yeah.
or green. So there's absolutely no force on the ball.
and there was a nice thing I was playing with in the shop where you show that you have 2 sets. They have a set, and you have a set, and you one at a time. You drop all 4 in, and you shake them so they can hear them in there, and then you get them to drop one of the coloured balls into a shot glass, and then you tip one of the balls out into your shot glass, and it's
And
the
it's the
same
same
colour.
one.
They pick up another one, and you do it 4 times.
Yeah.
And this is held here at fingertips the whole time. It's one of those collector's pieces that just. But you know, people are going to say, "What's that? What does
Yeah.
that do?" And that's what you love with this sort of thing. It's like the lung tester. It's all, what does that do? And you go, "Oh, let me show you." And you're straight in. You know, it looks odd on your mantelpiece or in your cabinet, but straight away you're set to do something cool with it.
Yeah, and this is one of those things that's not only going to appeal to the collectors of magic who like sort of fine props.
Yeah.
It is beautifully made. It's all handmade in wood. But it is something you could work. If you're doing a competition, you're doing magic at your club, you're doing a little parlour performance, or you're one of the guys that does any sort of... I was speaking to Jamie about this actually, about a bizarre sort of presentation for it. And it's that interesting sort of prop that if you put down, and once again, if you wanted to, if you fancied it, you could age it. So you can create a story around it. A trick like this deserves a good story to really bring it to life. But these are in stock. We only have 24 of these.
Yeah.
And I will say now, if this was a Viking prop, I expect this would be around about £300.
Yeah.
But these are 125, I believe. Yeah, got to check on our site. They're up there now,
Yeah.
and it's called the Mental Vase. Should be on our front page. But yeah, they're in stock, and it's it's as clean as that. I mean, your hands are empty, you're not secretly loading anything in, it's just on the table, they choose the colour. And you could even do it with 4 people if you're going to use the wish sort of presentation. Get all 4 people, get the first person to pick up a ball, you've got a shot glass in front of them, they pick one up, wish for it, and you just tip it into their shot glass. The second one then chooses a ball, wishes for it, boom, boom, boom,
Yeah,
and you just, it's like they just keep appearing inside the vase. And it's really nice because when you tip it out, one ball just rolls out.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the nice thing about it.
And
There's
it's
no funny handling.
And it's practical.
Yeah.
You know, the methods of this, I mean, they are beautifully made. I don't know how I don't really know how he does it, but when you see how it works, you go, oh, that's clever, and you go, well, how did you get that in there?
Yeah.
And these are wooden as well that you get with it. So it's all comes ready to go. And what we're going to do, obviously, is film the explanation so that you've got your few routines on there with it as well, as soon as we can. So it'll be this week at some point.
Cool. So someone actually put up, Kevin Bowman put that they are $124.99. Adam Evans put that he purchased a Pro Mystic dice. Adam, was it a Pro Mystic or was it the E-Stooge?
It was the E-Stooge one.
It was the E-Stooge one. Yeah.
I had a little bit of fun with Adam as well. Can I say this?
No.
No, I can't.
I know what you're going to say, but yeah, you'll be.
No, I'll be giving away a secret, won't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, and a laugh of Adam while he popped down to the stand. And that was really nice, by the way, because he let me have a go on it. And this was the E-Stooge version of the dice, and very good. Well, and what you can do with it is very, very good as well.
Well, we're going to be. I did a deal with the creator of E-Stooge, basically, and Alakazam are going to be their exclusive distributor in the UK.
Yeah.
All right. So this dice will be available from Alakazam. Now, the beauty, the thing that this dice can do is incredible because it's modular, so you can add more than one dice. I don't want to give too much away about methods and stuff, but there's a way that you're there. Let's say that David was on holiday in wherever, and I was performing. I could get them to shake the dice up under a cup, leave it there. I could get them to ring David. I don't have to touch anything, and David will be able to tell them the number. The other good thing as well, which I haven't researched, but he was telling me about it, which is amazingly clever, is you can set up a prediction. So I can say, Dave, I'm going to email you something. So I email it to you, or it's on my Facebook or whatever, and it says at exactly 10:22, David will roll the dice and land on number 6. Or whatever it is. It's very, very, very clever. But what we're going to do is, as soon as we get our sample set in, we're getting the whole kit coming in with all the different pieces. So we are going to do a live event on the E-Stooge to launch it. Now that will most probably happen within your Alakazam accounts rather than on Facebook, because we will be discussing methods. Okay, so you will be able to get access to that. We'll let you know, but there'll be a product on our website. All you need to do is throw the product in your basket, and you will be able to join us for that and see exactly what you're buying.
One little comment on this, which because Adam bought it and was talking me through some of it, and obviously E-Stooge, E stands for electrical. So I'm not giving anything away here, but it said that the battery time on it, charge on it, was 3 months.
And it's rechargeable. I will say as well, that's a really good point. We had another set of dice on the website, which those of you that have ordered it have known that there has been delay after delay after delay after delay on it. We have now removed that from the site, so we will not be selling that anymore. If you've pre-ordered one and you still want it, you will receive it because we will honour those orders. But we are going to move over to E-Stooge because there's... I think it's just a far better product. It is more expensive, but it is far better. And as they say, you do get what you pay for.
Yeah.
And the thing is with the E-Stooge dice is it is rechargeable.
Yeah.
But like they've said, fully charged, it should last for about 3 months before it needs charging again.
Which is incredible.
Yeah.
And it looks as well, it's perfect because he showed me normal dice that you could pick up off eBay or whatever, and then he showed me that one and it looked identical.
Yeah.
So yeah, really, really cool.
And that's a really nice thing actually, because even with mine, I've got a real dice by Pro Mystic, which I've had for many years. And a friend of mine, Spellman, put me in the direction of a company which made very similar dice, but sort of obviously ungapped, just normal dice, which was great because I could perform it and just give away one of those other dice, switch it at some point, you know.
Yeah. Question: lots of questions to see mutation, then mutation, shows mutation. Do you know when you're releasing it? What about on this week's vlog?
Yeah.
Because if I do a demonstration on this week's vlog.
Yeah. And we've got the trailer as well.
Yeah. I'd love to perform it as well because after doing it probably 300, 400 times.
Yeah.
I've got some nice lines for it now, and it's beautiful, really, really nice. So check out the vlog this Friday, and hopefully I'll do it on there, and then we'll do a launch and we'll drop the trailer and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Cool.
Keep it on the vlog.
So yeah, that's really good. Now the only right, Scott said, is it mental dice you're pulling? Yes, it is, Scott. So that will not be available. We'll obviously honour any orders that have come in, or alternatively, if you've ordered a mental dice, but you're going to consider upgrading to the E-Stooge, obviously just let us know, and we can do that for you. But get in touch with us here at HQ and we'll tell you what's going on.
Very good. Yeah, I know we've got about 90 of you watching out there, so thank you for sticking with us. If you have any questions you want to ask us, anything you want to cover, just let us know. We're here for you. I don't know what the time is.
What's happening?
Oh, we've got H
Just
coming in.
received some really important information.
Right, what
Can I
did you
show
say?
them? But
Yeah.
you can watch on the monitor.
No, because
No, I swear on my life.
Oh,
it's
right,
not you, it's not
okay.
you, I swear.
Is it me?
No, I swear on my life, it's nothing to do with you two. It's just some really important.
this is weird. What is this?
No,
It's most probably not
no,
gonna...
I've just got this through. So this is proof. This is the Academy Elites.
They are...
And
they are literally...
Holy
themselves.
They
Yes.
literally do
And
farrow
even Put
themselves.
themselves back in the box. Like that.
Wow.
Thank
That
Okay.
is
Very
amazing.
good.
They literally do farrow themselves. So there you go. As I said, £750 per pack, or £7 for a dozen.
Catch my point.
Jamie, you are a master.
Oh dear, was that Jamie who sent that in?
Yeah.
Oh dear, well done Jamie. Very good. Lots of reactions, lots of smiley faces and thumbs up. So yeah, I'm going to throw some thumbs up there as well.
And a love heart.
And a love heart
Give
for
Jamie a bit of love.
There you go, Jamie's the man. We had a lot of fun as well trying to one-up each other with little games at the weekend because he was leaving his bangers everywhere.
He called Jenny
His
out
cats.
a few times.
Yeah.
All I kept doing was hearing Jenny scream as she went to pick up the cash box or the cards or whatever.
Well,
Jamie, as per usual, left them everywhere.
We had one of our friends come over and I asked, because she was asking, she was collecting signatures and she goes, is Pete around? And I go up to James, oh no, I want Jamie's as well. I said, well when you go up to him, say I'm collecting autographs with my favourite magicians, and then pause, is Pete around? And she went over and did it to Jamie and it was brilliant, is all I can say. So yeah, I think I'm
That's
winning.
terrible.
I think I'm winning, Jamie.
And I want to say a big thank you to Mark Salem for jumping behind the stand as well. He was with us for a bit. The legend that is Mark Salem, who was there doing his doing his lecture. I think he did a show as well, but I managed to watch his lecture, which was great for me, so I never get time to get off the stand, really. But yeah, that was good. Right, guys, if you've got anything to ask us, ask it now.
Yeah. Otherwise, because we've got going to be giving 2 things away, so make sure you get your comment in if you haven't already done so. Get it in now, because we're going to be giving it away a deck of these and a
Alakazam live mug.
So all you got to do is comment, and that's all you have to do. How are we doing on the counter? I haven't seen. 12.83. Okay, so
has that gone down by like 60?
No, is it?
Oh no, it was 12.82, wasn't it? 2.2. So
yes,
we've gone up by 12. Derek Foley asks what the price of the E-Stooge is. The honest truth is, off the top of my head, I cannot actually remember, but there's various options for purchasing it.
Adam Evans, if you're still watching, well, actually, I think there was a Blackpool price.
Yeah, there was a Blackpool special price, unfortunately, which is not being honoured to me.
No.
I have to get it at the normal price, so it's going to be normal price. But they do. There are various different options available, like one dice, multi-dice, but there's also some other really cool gadgets that you can get for it as well. So stay tuned. I mean, we will have a live launch show. Like I said, it will most probably happen within your Alakazam accounts, because we will expose what it is, how it works and everything else. So obviously we only want magicians. We don't want the Facebook, anyone that might just accidentally pop on. So we'll let you guys know as and when it's up. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our email list, because you'll be the first to know about anything that's happening. Also remember, guys, if you didn't attend Blackpool, we were handing out, or the Blackpool Convention was handing out to everyone that came in, one of our Academy DVDs, and someone made a comment there actually. I think Alec said that he was expecting this to be 20 minutes. It's actually about 2 hours, 20 minutes. So on here you're going to get a lowdown on what the Academy is, how it works and everything else. And you're also going to get 4 tricks from the Academy, which is one by John Kerry, one by Jamie Dawes. I say one by Jamie Dawes, there's about 4 tricks involved in that one. You're going to get one by Chris Congreve and one by Chris Rawlings, and you can learn them. They're not just performances, they're full explanations taken from the Academy, so you'll be able to get an idea of what it's like to be part of the Academy. And talking about the Academy, this Thursday we have the legend that is Michael Vincent appearing right here at Alakazam Magic. You can watch his course live. Get yourself your ticket now. We're going live at 7 o'clock. And if you can't make it live, as long as you pre-booked your ticket, you'll be able to watch it or download it anytime you like and as many times as you like.
Great.
Because it will be yours to keep, but you won't be able to buy it after the event.
Okay, I've got a couple of questions here.
Yeah.
So very quick though, I'll answer this one. Am I still performing Inflection? Yes, I am. That was the one I did on the news interview. I love it.
Yeah, it was.
It just the 2-card version. Just keep it in your pocket. You're good to go. And then a question for H. You want to bring up H camera? All right. So this is from Fig Newton. It says, has H got any tips about starting to perform? I'm always nervous. I think I worry about tricks going wrong.
So what? Yeah, how were you? Because you asked us on the very first day. I think we were only going for about half an hour, and you just said, "Oh, is it all right if I dem something?" And then after that one moment, you just went on and done it. So yeah, what do you think?
I'm not sure really. I just on the first day I was so nervous. Like on the first, can I take my earphones out so I can hear myself twice? Yeah, for the first like half hour I was really nervous. But then I guess once you do it once, I was watching you two do it, and when you get the reactions, it just makes you feel so good. It's like you've just made someone's day, like just from that one trick. So I'm not sure. I just wanted to kind of feel that experience. So I just done it once, and then I really liked it. And then obviously the more you do it, the more you know the trick, and then there's no real way it can go wrong. And then when it does, you know how to get out of it because you know the trick so well. So.
See, that's a really good point there as well, Harry, is the fact that even with us, there are times, obviously we buy the rights to tricks, we spend a lot of time, before we release a trick, we spend a lot of time either performing it when we have time or studying it and breaking it down and reforming it together to be the best it can possibly be. But sometimes, like Omen, even though I've been performing it in the shop, because of the academy and things like that, I haven't performed it as much as I may have done other effects we've released in previous years.
Yeah.
So going to Blackpool for me I was going in pretty cold, but the more you do it, by the time I'd performed it 5 times, I didn't really have to think about it. And even there was a point where Harry was saying to me, oh, I made a mistake with this. I think it was one of your early performances. And I said, well, do this, we'll write that down, and then you're not going to make that mistake.
Yeah.
But you find that the more you do the trick, you just don't make that mistake anyway, because you understand how the trick works and your mind gets set to what it needs to do.
Yeah, I agree massively. I was in the same boat, you know. I performed it a fair amount in the shop, but still always at that moment I was a bit like just a bit hesitant. And because you're talking and presenting, you kind of stop that for a second while you're concentrating on it, and then you start again. Whereas what you want is to just present and do it second nature, and that comes with time. And that's why a lot of people, even professional magicians, right, and this happens a lot, they'll buy a trick, say, oh, I need a trick for the weekend, and this will be Friday. You go, what, you're going to perform it at the gig? Go, yeah. We feel that because we've got the experience, we can run through anything. But actually, the more you do something, the more it's in your brain, it becomes second nature, and these mistakes no longer happen.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, it's true. And Harry has been. Harry went to visit his sister Holly, my daughter, in London a few weeks ago. She lives in London, and on his way back, he sent me a text just saying he had been performing magic to people at the station. And I think you just got to go and do it. And the thing is, mistakes are going to happen. But the more experienced you get, the more capable you are of handling these mistakes and maybe creating something so your spectators never even aware that a mistake even happened. And like Harry said, he was very scared, I think, like we all are. What if it goes wrong? What if this happens? What is the worst that's going to happen? Literally nothing.
Well, sorry, a couple of times it did go wrong, but then you just learn from that, because in the future I was saying stuff that I weren't previously saying, which prevents that from happening. It's like just adding maybe even a couple of words just to make it clearer. And also, like the forgetting thing, when I was forgetting that one thing, I was asking them the information that I need, but obviously because they don't know what's going to happen, they don't know it, so they're just supplying me with the thing I've just apparently forgotten, and then it just refreshes it anyway.
You've done very well.
Yeah, and the thing is, even if you ever watch me perform something like Hollywood or Bust, listen to my script, because that script has been formed over years of performing it, and because of all the mistakes that have happened. Yeah, you know, asking someone to write down their favourite Hollywood movie star. So someone would name someone that I've never even heard of and I couldn't do anything with. So then my script changed to, write down your favourite Hollywood movie star. Make it someone we would all know. Yeah. It seems like an innocent statement, but it's now making sure I'm pushing them in the direction I go to. But all those little lines have come in through mistakes that have happened, or not. They're not even mistakes. Yeah. They're just hurdles that have then been put up to me that I think, right, okay, I don't want that to happen again. I don't want that to happen again. And you just do it.
That's great. There's some great comments and support coming through, and I mean, Jamie, who was there, he had a nice comment. Let me find it. He said H was even calling people over to the stand to watch it. His time and confidence and pattern massively improved over the 3 days. It was an incredible change, and that's it. 3 days is quite a long time if you think about it, right? If you think in a lifetime, if I really am going to perform mutation, if I'm working at a gig, it might be a couple hundred times. If you're doing it at gigs, whereas over the weekend you do it 400 or 500 times over a couple of days. So
Yeah.
now H's Omen performance, I call it performance now, it's not a demonstration.
No, that's it.
He could go and work that now because he's got it all down, and that's what you do. The more time you do it, you know.
It was when we first, many years ago, maybe 15 years ago or so, we released Heirloom. And I remember by the time when Blackpool started with Heirloom, I was looking in the wallet and bringing it out. By the end of Blackpool, I'd be speaking to them and just bringing the picture out.
Yeah.
You know, you just get so used to, and it's not only used to the trick, but because you're used to it, you're more confident with what you're doing.
Yeah.
Because if you're not used to the trick, if you haven't practiced it enough, you're not confident. So you're always worried. So your move that should be just a cut is now just make sure I'm cutting there. You know, you've got to be confident, and that comes with repeating the effect.
There's another for me, a trick for me, which is going through that sort of process, and all these extra lines and stuff are coming out, is ID. Because I've been working that now a lot, and even just at the envelope at the end, I don't need to look at the eye, I can look at them in the eye, I can go in with just 2 fingers like this, pull out the card, and that all comes over time, you know, so very cool.
Well, we have got, we're just going to drop this in, we have got on the 14th, I believe it is, of March, we have got the fantastic Morgan and West coming to join us at the Alakazam Academy. Now, they are going to be teaching you how to put a show together. Now, I've seen Morgan and West live. I love their show. In fact, we loved it so much that they've got a kids show as well that we took our godchildren to and my nieces and nephews a few weeks ago, which was once again phenomenal. So they're going to be teaching some tricks, obviously, but more importantly, they're going to be here to answer your questions about performing, about putting a show together, and they're going to teach you everything you need to know about strong openers, what effects to use in the middle of the show, what effects to close with. They're going to explain this all to you, and I think this is a very, very valuable course for anyone that wants to get out there and performing, whether it be stage, parlour or close-up. These guys are out there, they're doing it all the time, and they're the masters of it, and they're going to give you the inside information. And like I've said before, the Academy courses are an investment in yourself. That's what you're doing. Knowledge is power. And when you get people like this that are willing to share their knowledge, do not overlook it. So here's the trailer for Morgan and West's Academy course.
Hello everybody, my name is Rhys Morgan. I'm Robert West. Together we are Morgan and West magicians, time travellers, and all-round spiffing chaps. And we are coming to you not live through the internet, the interwebs, indeed, to tell you all about our Alakazam Academy talk. Ooh. And that will be live. That will be live. It's one of the great things about the Alakazam Academy is you can talk to us whilst we talk to you. It's like conversation, but through the internet, and a little part of me just died inside. So safer. Yes, indeed, in a way. In a way. We're going to talk about a few different things. The main thrust of the talk is putting together a show, because that's where we are. That's literally where we are. We've just finished a show. We've just done one. And we're going to be talking about shows, but in a very specific way. Particularly, we're going to show you one of our opening tricks. A good way of opening a show. One of our middling tricks. A good way to middle a show. And one of our ending tricks. A good way to end a show. And obviously we'll be talking about how they work, but also... And writing and theory and all that kind of thing. All that sort of stuff. It'll be lots of interesting things, but not the standard fare of, here's a card trick, here's a card trick, here's a card trick, here's a card trick, and then I don't care anymore. I don't care, no. So, join us, because it's going to be good. Join us. Ooh.
Right, so that's the Morgan and West Academy course. Remember, guys, as well, every Academy course in March is reduced by 25%, and that includes yours.
Yes.
Yes.
There you go.
So in March, I will tell you, because inside this DVD you also have a little lovely invitation. You're invited, it says. You're
invited. Do they need the invite?
No. Just go over to the website and book your space. So we have Morgan and West in March. We have Mark Spellman doing a 2-day course. We have the fabulous Mr. Loosely doing a course, and he will be joined by no other than Jamie Dawes with the self-farrowing deck of Academy cards.
Yeah, hopefully he tips it. I mean, it's about creativity, so I'd love to see him do that live.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah,
We'll
Jamie.
Yeah.
We want to see it live.
Yeah. I don't
So
believe
get
it's real until
creative.
it's live. Right?
Get creative. He will. He'll come up with some gimmick, and it will happen. And we've also got John Kerry, who's going to be doing Magic at the Masters. Now, this is a series of courses that John's going to be scattering throughout the year at the Academy. And he's basically picking his favourite tricks from various magicians with his twist on it, of course. And anyone that knows John Kerry knows whatever course he puts together is going to be amazing. So we've got some brilliant names already lined up. In fact, 2018 is already fully booked with the Academy. We've just started booking tutors for 2019. But I think April is another, well, every month is great, to be fair. But March is your introductory month. If you haven't done the Academy before, take advantage of the discounts and get yourself on an Academy.
So obviously these are all on in March, but to find out the exact dates, just head over to the Academy section on the website for more information. I know mine's the 21st of March, but I'm not sure what the other date.
I can check if you want.
We can check.
Let me have a quick check here.
Obviously we love, I mean, we got back yesterday from Apple, but we were already excited to do these lives today because we love them. So if there are any more questions you want to ask us, please let us know, guys. And we will do that for you. I've lost track of time. So we've been going an hour already, so we're going to be shooting very soon, so make sure you get that in. We're going to be giving away a mug, and we're going to be giving away a deck of these. I urge you, if you're either a card collector or just want to handle and do some magic with some incredible cards straight out of the box, there's no breaking in needed, then get yourself a deck of these. They're over on our site now, probably on the homepage as well.
Homepage and in the Academy merchandise section. The Alakazam merch section.
We had somebody, I remember having this conversation, I can't remember who it was, apologies, but they asked about these. We didn't have one open because it was right early on the Friday. He went away, I said, how many would you like? He said, oh, just the one. He went away, he come back and he bought a brick. So he'd opened them, felt them and loved them and come back and bought a brick of them. So make sure you get them while you can. They're over on the site.
Right, so Academy course dates. This Thursday, of course, Thursday the 27th, we've got the legend that is Michael Vincent coming here with his Tapestry of Deception. Not only is Michael going to be teaching and performing tricks, he's going to be giving you a lot of information and a lot of theory on how to make your magic better, how to create better misdirection. So once again, like I've said before, you're not watching a lecture, you're investing in your own performance and your own magic. And for the price, most of these Academy courses go on from between 2.5 hours to 4 hours. Now you imagine how much you would pay to have a 2.5 hour lesson with someone like Michael Vincent, someone like you, someone like John Kerry, someone like Morgan and West. And I'm sure the figure you come up with will be a hell of a lot more than 20 quid, wouldn't it?
I thought it was going to be a joke there.
No, not at all.
I appreciate that. £21 for me.
Yeah. Do you know what? I was going to say this as well, right? Because you were doing a bit of mind reading the other day. You were showing off the digital false bag app to someone. But for some reason you didn't have the image.
No.
So you said to me, send the image. So I sent them the image, as you would do, because I'm a really nice guy. And Dave went, if the tables were turned, I would have sent them the wrong image.
No, I didn't say that at all, right? No. You recently told the story about the train trip.
Yeah.
Right? And I went, I'm surprised you didn't get me back with this. Right, and then you
said, I so would have done it. You said that.
I said, if I was in a similar position, I'd have thought about it. But you could have screwed me over and sent me a picture. But you didn't.
No, you did to me though, didn't you, on the train?
Right. I think you've told that story. Have you once before?
I'm not sure. Have I told you guys the story about the train ride? If I haven't, let us know on the chat room, because I mean, it wasn't ultra funny at the time, but I can see where it could be quite humorous.
It always comes out of Blackpool as well when we're storytelling at dinner time and that. It's always, and I feel bad for it, but at the
time, you needed to amuse yourself.
Yeah, it's 37 minutes or St Pancras actually.
So anyway, the dates for the academy, of course, is the last one this month is Michael Vincent. That's on the 27th. And then we kick off March with John Carey, Magic of the Masters. That's on the 7th of March. Morgan and West is a one-day course on the 14th. Dave Loosley, who's going to be joined by Jamie Dawes, is on the 21st of March. And Mark Spellman has got a two-day course. That's the 28th and 29th of March. And you can purchase the Mark Spellman one either separately either day, or alternatively you can save even more by going for the complete two-day course. And remember guys, there's no subscription, you just choose the courses you want to go on, but I promise you this, once you've experienced the academy you will fall in love with it.
Yeah, 100%.
Without a doubt. There's many people even on here on the lives who watch the academies regularly, and to be fair, I don't think, I might be wrong here guys, but I don't think it really matters who's on. They know they're going to learn some good material. They enjoy the whole feeling of the academy, the chat room. There's a lot of banter that goes on,
and it's not it's nothing like a lecture. It's not like a lecture you see at a club. Dan Iron says he's just purchased Mark's and mine course. Thank you, Dan. You will love them both. I've got a lot of amazing, exciting stuff. I can't wait to share with you guys. So appreciate that. And everyone is pretty much saying, tell us the story we haven't heard. Right, okay.
Dave Masters, hiya Dave. Dave's asked if we've got Casino Royale in stock. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99.99% sure that we do.
The question here as well, what's the difference between the two Mark Spellmans?
It's going to be covering different things really. One of the courses is they're effects that he originally performed in the chapters, but effects that he still performs in this day. So you're gonna, if you haven't ever seen the chapters, you're gonna be learning some incredible magic. If you have seen the chapters, he is going to be teaching you new methods, new presentations and everything for the effects, and showing you how they've evolved over the years. So you're going to be learning these effects the way Mark performs them now. And the other one is new material.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Pete Donnelly has said, have you considered a subscription option?
We have considered a subscription option, and it is something that we are going to be looking at doing. Our main problem with it was we never really knew how many courses we were going to have during the month, what the courses are. So I think because March we had the very special deal going on, you're saving 25% anyway. I think as of April, as soon as we get the April courses released, you'll have the choice to buy them separately, or you'll have a month price for all of them, where you'll most probably save yourself 20% off all of them, or something like that. Okay, so it is something we're looking at, and we will be doing it. And also exciting news, obviously the new website, we were promised it will be up in February. Obviously, as all these things, it's been delayed, but we are hoping it's going to be ready in March, and we've seen some of the functionality on it. It looks great, but it's still got the same feel as the last one, hasn't it?
Yeah,
So
it's very nice.
Tried to keep the layout roughly the same, but it's a complete new look, and the coding is bang up to date.
Is Killer OMG in stock?
Killer OMG is in stock, and so is Ultimate Sting. Both of those are in stock. If they're not on the website already, they will be in about half an hour or so. We're going to put them up. So they're two of our Blackpool releases that will be available today.
Great.
We're
going to pull the winners just shortly, but before we do, I say you tell a little story.
Shall I tell the story now, or should we save it till next week's live? We'll save it till next week's live.
Okay.
Yeah?
They're going to be very annoyed at you.
I can tell them.
Up to you, mate.
No, Harry said don't. We'll tell you on next week's live. Join us next week and I'll tell you the story of my train ride from hell back with this guy from the Magic Circle a couple of years ago or last year, whenever it was.
Yeah.
It seems like only yesterday.
Brilliant, alright. Okay. So let's give away a couple of bits then.
Yeah. Shall I do my special thing here?
As you're looking, I will just recap then the vase of which we will be performing, if any are left, because I know collectors love this sort of stuff, and it works a dream, and it does what it says on the tin. So I know these will probably go very quickly, but we will be filming an explanation for it. But if there's any left, I will grab one and we will do it on either a vlog or the live. It's beautiful. It's really nice.
Also.
Yeah,
go on. I was going to say we can drop the trailer in for that again.
Okay, yeah, do you want to do that? Because we might have some people, and then we will reveal the winners. So let's drop the trailer in quickly for this.
Okay, watch. New country. Any car. Yes. Sign on the face of the car. This is not the car. This is not the car. What was the car?
Right, so that's RPG. Remember, we've only got a limited amount in stock, and I believe they've been selling already. So grab yours while you can, because I don't know when we'll be able to get any more of these. I doubt we'll get them until it's properly distributed, and there's no sign of that at the moment. So you'll be one of the first to have this. Right,
just
now,
answer
yes,
the question.
please do.
Darren Bain said, "Did you say there was a video of Chris Ramsey demonstrating mutation?" It's me demonstrating it on Chris Ramsey's video. It's at the
Oh, so that's a cheeky way to see it.
yeah, to see it, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and it was a quick, it was kind of a sped up presentation because obviously he only had a limited time. But
And the angle isn't great. So even though the trick looks great, you're not really seeing the trick, if you know what I mean.
oh yeah. So I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So you can watch it on that. It will give you an idea of what the effect is. But please watch Dave's performance of it, because it was at a side angle, so you really couldn't see.
But basically, if you were at that side angle, you would have been able to see it. But the camera was kind of basically you could clearly and freely show the deck to be the opposite.
Yeah, it's a colour changing deck. You can clearly show the deck to be all blue.
Yeah.
And then it instantly changes colour.
And that's the thing that you can't pick up necessarily on the camera, is the fact that it's blue, but it is.
Yeah. Right, so I just picked a winner, and this, yes, look who come up. I don't know if you can scroll in here, Harry. Not scroll in, zoom in.
Looks like a cool name, whoever it is.
Harry Nardi.
So did he win the mug?
No,
or the
he's
cards?
not getting a mug. Just like the lottery, staff and their friends are not allowed to take part in our competitions. Right.
So he's not allowed he's not allowed a deck of cards to go with the gross he's already got.
No.
What is going on in this world?
Right.
I ain't even going to take part.
Right. We have got Stuart Bresnan.
Stuart.
Stuart Bresnan.
Brilliant.
So, congratulations, Stuart.
What's
you
he
have won yourself. Were we doing both? Or are we doing them separately?
That's your shout, mate.
I was going to do them both.
Yeah, go for it.
So, Stuart, you have won yourself an Alakazam Live mug and a packet of Alakazam Elite playing cards. And his comment was, can you show Omen, please? No.
There it is.
Yeah. So, we're going to be doing a launch. I have to, I'll say this now, these are, for one, these aren't in stock. They're being made up, the tricks. So, they're not ready for launch yet. For two, we had a meeting with our distributor on Friday, and I did promise them I would wait until I spoke to them. They were heading back to America yesterday, and I did say I'd wait till I spoke to them before we released them, because they might want to do a joint release or whatever. So as soon as I spoke to them, once we know the outcome of that meeting, then we can decide what our release date will be.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a live launch, and we might do a live launch on all three of them together, or we might do them separately, or we might just pick one. But the great news is they're worth the wait. All of them sold out at Blackpool, and they sold out because they are amazing.
Yeah, I know it's always a cliche at the end where everyone goes, this sold out, that sold out, but these generally did. They are... And there's a good reason. Everyone that come by it goes, well, I've got to take all three, because each of them they just tick the boxes. You know, we always look for stuff that's relatively easy to do. All of these incredibly easy to do, practical, 100%. The reset on all of them is very, very quick, and it ticks that box. If you're working it, it's perfect. And if you're not, you're a hobbyist and you can carry a case around or whatever, then it's great as well, because you can throw it in the case. So yeah, all of them are fantastic, and anyone on here that owns any of these will be able to tell you what they think of them. So yeah, there we have everything this week. The last thing, check these out, because once people start seeing what you're actually getting in there, word's going to spread. It is a very cool gimmick, but again, workable. And this as well, we only have 24, is it?
Yeah,
or
20.
less now, because I know Laurie's bought one. I know that Lawrence.
Oh, Lawrence
will take one as well.
Yeah, Lawrence had one.
So yeah, we are going to hopefully film this if we have any left, but it is fantastic.
And someone has dropped a link to Ramsey's video.
There you
go. If you want to check out what mutation is, watch Chris Ramsey's video. But I will say, also make sure you watch it on the vlog, and I think you said Friday we're going to do it on the vlog.
Yeah, I'll do it Friday.
Because you'll be able to see it in all its glory.
Oh yeah.
Good? Yeah, that's all good. Hi Luca. Now Luca Volpe, a good friend of mine from Italy, is hopefully going to be doing an academy as well in 2019. So it's going to be great. We've got some great names to share with you guys. Right, Anthony Povey put is RPG in blue or red. It's in either. So if you request what you want when you're placing your order, but to be fair, if you've got one and you wanted the other, it's very easy to adapt. I believe.
Yeah. Well, No, I would say choose your colour. Just drop a comment. Drop a comment in the sec when you're purchasing, in the comment section. Just say, and if we have that colour in, then we'll send it.
We have got, as of this moment, we've got both.
Yeah.
So drop your preferred colour in there. All right.
Awesome, fantastic. Well, this has been a great live. It's gone so quickly, and there's still like 85 of you just on Facebook. So thank you so much as always for joining us. We had an absolute blast at Blackpool. It was incredible to meet so many people. We've seen your names pop up, but I haven't actually been able to shake your hand and meet you. So it was great to do that. And thank you for your continued support.
Most certainly. So we will see most of you hopefully on the Academy on Thursday for Michael Vincent.
Get your cards.
Yeah, get your cards. And I will say as well, we've only got about a gross of these in stock, and a gross is 144 decks, so we've got 12 times 12.
And we go out normally on 48 hours, so if you're on the Academy course on Thursday and you order these today,
you'll be able to use them and join in with Michael Vincent, who I hope will be using them as well. He asked for
sure
some
he will be.
yesterday. He emailed me, so I think he'll be using them on next. They are phenomenal. So yeah, grab your cards, grab your mental vase, grab your RPG. Join us on Thursday for the Academy. And I will say now, it's still at the early bird price. That should have stopped a long time ago.
Michael Vincent's is still early bird.
So I'm going to give you guys till 5 o'clock tonight, and that price is going to change to $24.99. So that's my mistake, which is in your favour. So grab it while you can. We will see you Thursday. If not, we will see you Friday on the Alakazam vlog. And
I'll be demming Mutation.
Yeah, where Dave will be demming Mutation. You'll also get the first view of the trailer. And, well, that's it.
No, maybe not the trailer, but I'll do a demonstration.
Yeah, we'll do a demo of it.
Cool.
So, that's really cool. So, we will see you soon, guys.
Yeah.
All good? Do you want to say goodbye, H? And hopefully next week Harry will be performing his hover card. Yeah?
Not sure.
Well, do you know what we should do? We should try and have every 2 weeks a little H spot where you pick a trick out of stuff, learn it, and then perform it for the guys, and then you explain what you like about it, why you chose it, and how you feel about it.
Yeah, could do one a week to be fair, but I've got a hover card on my Instagram.
I was trying to get Instagram followers.
What, you've done it already?
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Yeah.
No, you've done what number 1 can do. You haven't done what this can do. You've hovered it, but you
No,
haven't
I'll
done
tell you
anything else.
what, it's hard to film with one hand and do the other thing with one hand.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. So,
yeah,
we'll do that. It's an amazing trick. So
It is good, man.
you might as well do the whole lot because that's what makes it special.
Right.
And we have got them coming into stock as well. So, yeah. What's that?
No, I can't say that. I'll read it anyway.
Who is it?
Top one. Naughty.
That is very naughty.
You're rude. All right, brilliant.
Really nice.
There we go. Thank you so much for
Really
joining
nice.
us as always on the live. We'll be here on Friday for our Alakazam weekly vlog, of which we've been upholding. The only one we missed was Friday because we were at Blackpool.
Yep.
So.
Oh,
yes.
Look at those bad boys.
Get your hands on the deck of the academies. All good?
Nice. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Right, guys. So we will catch you on Thursday, Friday, and next Tuesday. Until then.
Cheerio.
See you soon.
Adios.
The sun.